Hi, Stevie P here at Pilates Plus in Thousand Oaks. I'm with Karan, the studio owner, and Austin, also from Athilates.com.
That's right.
Today what we're going to do is we're going to introduce the concept of core connection, which is really important for both Pilates and Athilates courses. So let's have a little round robin here and talk about what core connection means. Karan, what does it mean to you when you see people on the equipment locking in?
It's usually a lack of stability, some type of falling over or falling off the machine, because there isn't connection between the brain and the core. So even if you're doing a leg exercise such as a lunge, if your core isn't connected, then you'll find that you're not as stable.
Flopping.
You're flopping around, and you don't have much control over the body or the machine.
That's a great point, because she points out that you're in a lunge position, which is an athletic position. You still have to have that connection, otherwise you're like a wet noodle, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Austin? What does it mean to you?
For me, especially coming off injury, I just had surgery to repair a hip labrum that was torn. I've really been looking at, okay, how have I been connected in my core throughout the different types of exercises, gymnastics, weight training that I do. And I realized that for me, it's all, like Karan said, it's all about stability. And for me, I need to have, perfect stability here so that my hips, my shoulders can, fire up, and work in the most optimal position possible. And I'm learning more and more about having to understand how you can create a deeper connection in the core, and it translates across all movements into all sports. And that's why I think the concepts here in Pilates can do so much for athletes everywhere. And I'm applying them now myself to whether I'm doing a backflip, whether I'm doing snatch in the gym, or I'm in the ring wrestling. So there's a lot of different ways to translate these things, and it applies across all schemas to everybody.
And then for me, core connection, I always think about with my core going hip to hip and cinching it in like a corset. So it's not about sucking it in like a vacuum, it's about cinching it in and using all of the muscles. There's so many muscles here, and unlike these bodybuilders that have extended rectus abdominis, that's not what we want. We want an etched APAC. We also want all the other muscles working together in concert to provide that foundation and stability.
Look good at the beach too.
Look good at the beach too, yes. Well, thanks, Karan, again, appreciate it. Core connection, and we're in concept.